Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your December 2019 reading. December is going to be a very potent and active month for all of us, especially now that we are approaching the threshold to the new decade 2020. 2020, the year of ascension. When we open up to self-awareness, limitations can be released. It's also a year of setting solid foundations that we can build upon it and create the abundance that we're hoping for in the future. Okay, these readings are of a general nature. They usually do steer themselves in the direction that they're meant to go, but please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So let's start, my lovely Aquarians. So the month starts off with the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Look at this guy holding on to those coins so tight. This is very reflective of the time of year. Maybe you're being spending too much money. Maybe you're being too frivolous, or maybe you're just holding on too tight. Because this card is also very reflective of someone that is too focused on holding on tight to a certain outcome, and they're not looking around to see anything else. They're just very focused and it's almost fear-based. See how tightly he's holding on to those coins? It's time to release those fears, my dear Aquarians. The harder you hold doesn't necessarily mean you're holding on tight. They can fall at any time, or you could turn around and pick up some more. So be open to the opportunities that are around you. Open your eyes, lift up your head, turn around. What you are hoping for is the Knight of Wands. Yeah, we all like the Knight of Wands. He is the king of the knight of adventure and passion, and he's ready to start something exciting and adventurous, and that sounds like so much fun, especially for the Aquarians who we like to be dreamers and a little innovative and quirky. That sounds exciting. Yes, it does. But it doesn't really resonate with this fear-based type of energy that you're starting off with your month. It's actually a little imbalanced. So I would say, before you run off on this adventure, try to ground yourself a little bit and try to release some fears of just to that to an outcome. Release your fears to an outcome. And if you are going to run off in this adventure, have fun, relax, go one day at a time and enjoy. But that is what you're hoping for. Your fears are the Eight of Swords. The illusion of an entrapment, the lack of self-confidence, and you're afraid to take action. So although you're hoping to have this wild adventure, you're afraid to move because you're afraid to make the wrong move, because you're not sure of yourself. And this is what we need to work on. This is the month to really dig deep, because self-assuring, self-confidence is the key to abundance and happiness. The more whole and present we are, the less fears we hold on to. And when you feel doubt and unsure and self-rejection, that's when we create voids, and then we fill those voids from outside sources, when that is not what you want to be doing, my dear Aquarius. You want to fill those voids with self-love, with self-confidence, with you. There's no reason to be feared. You're not bound by anything. You could untie those bands around you and kick down those swords, and you are free to be and do whatever you please. Freedom is yours, my friend. Do not be afraid. What is going for you in this reading is the Lovers card. Nice. The Choice. Lovers is a beautiful card, so it means that you're open to compromise, you're open to conversations, you're open to love, you're open to making a decision, and I think that you really need to weigh out the decisions that you need to make with your intuition. Remember that our intuition is our soul guide. We have our mind and we have our intuition right here in your solar plexus, in your gut. And the gut usually knows the truth. sometimes if your mind and your gut are in conflict, then you really need to dig deep, and you really need to peel back the layers and see what the conflict is and what is causing that that ripple. There's your intuition is the one that needs to guide you. So that is what's going for you, that you are very loving and very good at making decisions, and you know what you want when it comes, as far as it comes to your emotions. But definitely cultivating a strong self and self-acceptance will help everyone with making decisions. That is the true key to moving forward with in your life with less anxiety, with less stress, with more abundance, is self-love. That is the message of my final December reading that I want to put out to everybody. It's taken me a long time to understand this, and when you focus on all that you have and all that you is surrounding you, as opposed to all that you're lacking, you will find so much happiness within you that you won't be seeking it outside of you. Okay, so what is going against you is the Ace of Cups, which is it's a beautiful card. This is the card of falling in love, and the resurgence of a relationship, and it's a very spiritual card. So this tells me that there's a little bit of insecurity and self-doubt when it comes to making these big moves. So this is what I call the check card. Although you're all going for the Lovers, this is going for you. You have some self-doubt. So for this to ever be successful, you need to get a handle of your self-doubt and your self-limiting beliefs and your conditioning and beliefs that probably are no longer serving you, that you need to release. This cannot match up. This will not work if you can't get a handle on these self-limiting beliefs and insecurities. Sorry, I know that sounds a little negative, but it's the reality that when you're, whatever you're putting out, you have to be able to reflect that to the other person. And if you don't have an equal reflection, it's not going to work out. You may have a good friendship, but it will not ultimately give you the Lover's card that you're looking for. Okay, and your final card is Justice. So that means that you will find a balance in this situation. You will find that you'll be making a decision that serves everyone for the best outcome. It generally means that the person who is drawing this card, that the outcome will go in their favor, but in your favor could mean it depends what the outcome is. So if it means proceeding with the situation, or if it means leaving the situation, that would be justice. Anyways, I want to thank you for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did enjoy it, please like, share, and subscribe, and please leave me a message. I would love to hear from you, and if there's anything else you would like me to discuss or talk about, or if you'd like to reach me, please scroll down into my description box and shoot me an email, and we can find a way to connect, and I can give you a personal reading. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday season, a wonderful fine end of the 2019, and see you in 2020. Namaste.